Um, so I I have talked to a couple friends recently, um, who were really significant in being there for me last year, and I was, I mean, we were kind of joking around about how I have so little memory of what was going on. I mean, it's really quite sad, but it's really wild what when you go through like a really big major life crisis or event, it's it's kind of incredible how many gaps in time that you can experience. So, um, I was asked to play this festival, and my manager was like, "Yeah, you played that festival last year," and I was like, "No, I didn't." She was like, "Yeah, you did," and trying to recall playing was really difficult. Like once I finally remembered, like once we kind of went through the details, I was like, oh yeah, okay, now I'm remembering it. But there's so many things that I'm finding talking to friends that they'll be like, or someone will be like, hey, I need pictures from this show, and I'm like, I didn't play that show last year, and they're like, you did. You sobbed afterwards, you were crying the whole time, but you played the show. So it's just kind of funny. It's interesting what the mind does when it's faced with crisis and shock and trauma. And so I don't know. It was just kind of fascinating to think about when it really wasn't that long ago. But here I was thinking, oh, I didn't play a lot last year. I really didn't play many shows at all. But that's not entirely true. I actually played quite a few shows. I just don't remember. There's a lot of things I don't remember. It's just kind of coming back. The things I do remember, though, are the people who were there and who were there with me through one of the hardest times in my life, and the conversations I held on to get me through that were everything to me. And the thing that's kind of cool about that was it really brought beauty and a closer bond with people through such a difficult time. And so it's kind of I guess the reason I'm saying this is when we go through hardship, you really can find beauty. You can find things there that you normally wouldn't see, and when you really allow yourself to experience what you're going through, you're more open to that. And there are just so many things I can think of during that time that I'm just truly so grateful for. The other thing that I was thinking about too, because there's a topic of forgiveness today, and I was thinking like, it, when we struggle to forgive, I think it's a good indicator that one must go deeper within the self and begin to forgive there first. I find that when I spend that time to self-reflect and ponder on how I got into certain circumstances, or patterns that have repeated, or similar pain that's repeated, the forgiveness always has to start there towards myself. And once I finally sit with that and reflect on that and let go of that and surrender that, then it's significantly easier to forgive. Whomever I feel has caused me pain. And then there's really no need to suffer any longer. So you can experience that pain without having that dark cloud following you everywhere. And it is a process. It's not like it's just like up and like immediately isn't painful anymore. But the thing that is, I guess, helpful is just allowing that pain to exist instead of trying to do something about it, just noticing that it's there, and then it alleviates more and more over time. So yeah, those are my things for today. My food for thought. All right, I shall talk to you later.